You know what I say? I say sign Eberflus to an extension now. Here's why. Hear me out. I'll make it quick. You got a rookie quarterback. You want to put faith in that quarterback's eyes that we're doing the right thing. We have confidence in this coach. Eberflus looks like he stepped out of into a different dimension. The guy looks and acts like a totally different person. I'm sure Hard Knocks has a little bit to do with that. He's on camera. He's kind of being coached, I'm sure, by professionals. Just loosen up, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure that some of that is happening. But he's also growing from that. And he's growing from that in the previous 2 seasons. And now he's like a much more confident coach. He's I was watching that interview and I thought to myself, this guy is a totally different guy. And then one of the reporters asks, you're like a totally different guy. And he just says, it's repetition. So I'm saying, why not just give him an extension?
What
At least
give him a 1-year
extension.
I don't know. I don't know.
You're saying that you don't think that PJ. You're saying you don't think Flus he's still on the hot seat in your.
Well, I say if he doesn't have a successful season, I could see a scenario where he could get fired.
Then he's on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Foster, is he on the hot seat?
It's like Pete is saying. It depends on this season, man. If we don't start off at least 500 in the first, I forgot how many games it is. It's probably just the first 4 or 5, 4 or 6. It all depends, man. And I don't know about signing him to a long term. You've got the offensive coordinator. What if that works out better? There's too many factors that go into it. I could in 20 directions, man. So that's just me though. There's my changing who I am every 3 times a day, dude.
You're a shapeshifter.
So
yeah. No, I don't know about that.
One, there's no way we extend him before we make the playoffs. Once we clinch a playoff berth, I can see it happening. 2, there's no way we don't make the playoffs. Maybe I'm being a Bears homer with that comment. Maybe I'm being too much of a fan, but there's no way we don't make the playoffs. Could we start 0-2? I talked about this with Shorty. Yeah, we could start 0-2, and I'm still comfortable. I'm confident in this team. But the thing is, if Eberflus, if Rick Grimes doesn't make the playoffs with this roster, he's definitely on the hot seat, 100%. This roster is built like we haven't seen in a decade with this team, 100%. He's on the hot seat if we don't make the playoffs.